Hey, I'm here with Ian Smart, also known as Coach Smart.
Yeah.
And I would love just to start out. You're kind of a longtime Eastwind guy. How long have you been at Eastwind? How'd you find it? When did you start going?
Oh, I don't know how long it's been truly, and I don't know how we found it, but Jen and I came here right after we got married, I believe. So it's been about 15, 16 years. And so we've kind of been intermittent within that time frame. And but yeah, we just started one day. It was closer to home than where we were going. And ironically, we went to Eagle Christian for a little bit right when we started dating. And that was a long drive. And so we just said, like, something's got to be closer to home. And so here we are.
Okay. Yeah, 15 years. That's awesome.
It's a long time.
And you serve, you're in the drums. You're in that rock star role. Like, how did that come about? Were you voluntold, like someone knew you drummed and they just kind of said, you got to do this? Or was it something you felt like God kind of led you into?
I have no idea. Like that, like those memories are, I was here with Zach, was the worship leader at that time. And I think we just had Mac. And so it was like, hey, we could use someone. I was dabbling in drums and I was like, I'll try it. First time I put on the headphones and had a click in my ear, it was terrifying. We've come a long way since that origination, but it's been a blast. I love playing music. I love the worship team. I think that's kind of the fun for me. I don't do a ton of other things or have a lot of people that I interact with. So the worship team has kind of become a little church family for me, which has been awesome.
Yeah. So day job, I coach Smart, I said, but a lot of folks don't know. What do you do Monday to Friday when you're not practicing drums and preparing for a Sunday?
Absolutely. I teach at Timberline. So I teach weights. Right now I have one period of video production, which is God's testing me and my patience. And so normally I just work in the weight room. I work with all our athletes basically. And so I teach that 5 periods a day for most years. This year I did have the one video production class, which has been interesting, but yeah, just teacher and coach.
Okay. How many years have you been coaching Timberline?
8 years. This will be the finish of my 8th year.
Okay. Wow.
Timberline. So yeah, it's been a long time.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The one of the things we believe, like a conviction that I know I've experienced, is that serving is part of like our own life change, becoming more like Jesus. So I'd just love to hear from your perspective, how has playing the drums impacted your faith?
Really, it just gives me an opportunity to kind of zone out and be part of the church. And I think that's a lot of times that, you get into a busy life, coaching, teaching, like you kind of forget about what is your center. And so getting to be part of that worship team and getting to come here and just be around that energy that is very supportive, and you kind of just feel, and I know that Life does a really good job of kind of just making that family feel where we're all here for one purpose, and that is to serve God. And getting to see that interaction with people and them getting to feel or interact with the music with us is a really powerful thing. And so, as much as you guys hide me behind plexiglass so I can't see out and then blind me with lights, but like getting to see that and feel that energy from the audience and getting to be part of their morning is pretty awesome.
Yeah. And we put you behind plexiglass for your protection, just to be clear.
I was told it was because I was too loud. So yeah, they just like the bare bones what they can do. They were talking about a full enclosure so they can kind of keep animal in his corner.
And I say, well, okay, so let's talk about then like a highlight. You've been playing drums for a long time. Is there a moment that comes to mind where you go, like, oh, this is just a good moment?
No, like it's kind of weirdly, I have those all the time. Like there's just times that you just play a song and you just, for whatever reason, like different songs hit at different times and at different seasons of life. Like the one song may just come on and you're like, I just needed that. And that's been the weird part with music that I've seen, is you don't know when it's going to affect you. And that's kind of an interesting just life experience, is you're going and saying, hey, this is my job today. I got to come here and play music. And sometimes it kind of hits you, and there will be times that I just go, whoa, like that's just a powerful experience. And I don't know why or where, like how it came to be, but it did. And you just kind of just take it all in and you just try to just experience it at that moment.
I think a lot of people can actually relate to that, like the truth set to music, what it can do. There might be people watching, sitting on the fence, they might be going, I don't know if I'm good enough, or they have enough people. What would you say to someone in your shoes 8 years ago who hears the invite, knows there's a chance to get involved, but isn't sure if it's for them?
Yeah, I would just ask, like, what are you looking for? Again, like the experience that you get from being part of something bigger than yourself, like that's everything we preach in football. And, here it's just another opportunity to do that. If someone is looking for a way to be part of something that's bigger than them, and they have that joy and they love music or they love working with kids or whatever, like it's an opportunity to work with people that want to help you, which is the biggest thing. Is like, that's the energy that I get from the people that I serve with. Is it's not like, hey, we need you to be better. It's, hey, we care about you and this is a fun experience to share with. And we all have gifts, and I think that those things are meant to be shared.
Yeah, thanks. Personal, not on your pre-questions. The Jesus, following Jesus. You're on the journey. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say to someone who says, "Hey, Coach Smart, like, why should I follow Jesus?"
I think to me, what I see, and again, I'm very kind of different in how I express my belief in Jesus, but my big thing is kind of allowing Jesus to work in your life changes everything. And again, like, I think that people see it. And if you're kind of really leaning into it, like, it's not easy. It doesn't take away all the stinky days. It doesn't like make life easier overall, but it is a really refreshing feeling to have. Like, to you go at the end of the day, I know that relationship is the most important thing. And so to me, it's like, for us, our life shares that message. And if we're doing it the way that I believe Jesus asked us to, I think people see and become curious, some overtly, and they may ask you, or some may just, when they go home, they go, why is he like that? And they may not know, and they may not ask you, but that's our opportunity to let them see, like, there's a chance to do things differently than what the world tells you to.
Well, preacher right there. That was good. I appreciate hearing that. Well, thank you for being here, taking time out of your day for serving and kind of bringing us into it.
Absolutely. Thank you.